Hi, this is Christian speaking from Djangolizer. In this video I will show you how to use the fretboard, what views you have, and first of all let's go here. This is the direction of the fretboard. You can choose between a left, in this case, and right-handed guitar. Let's stay with the right-handed guitar. So usually you have the arpeggios shown and over the full fretboard. That's this button here. So what I want to show you first is how you can see chords. So let's deselect arpeggios and chords. Here we have two different kinds of chords shown when you have the full fretboard. These are the most used chords for this type of chord. So the E7, usually you have the root key. Let's go here and select the intervals instead of the notes. The root key you have on the 7th fret, or you have the root key on the E string on the 12th fret. So that's a nice feature to find out the two most important kind of grips. You can select any chords. So what are these buttons meaning? They show you a typical way to grab. Let's start with the standard G major chord. When I have the E, it means that the root note is on the E string, and with the D pattern, the root note is on the D string, root note is on a C string here, root note is on an A string, and the root note is on the G string. So they're also called caged system, caged, and it's just a good trick to remember in what position you are. Is it the chord in a E position or A? These are the most used positions. It's easier to remember. So let's see what these buttons are. When you, let's say, use this E chord pattern and you play the song over the chords, they jump around because the root note is always on the 6th string. So if you want to stay at one position, let's say position 2, the chords in our case they stay on the same spot. So these are the buttons you usually use when you want to practice to solo in one certain position. So next to the chords, which are red circled, you have also the arpeggios. Arpeggios are also chord tones, chord notes, but more of them. So these are the arpeggio of A minor 7, C minor 6, G major, and so on. You can also see the scale notes. They are in gray. So you can also combine the view, like you can see the chord notes and the arpeggio notes and the scale notes at once. Okay, here you have also the diagonal view of your notes. So in this case they start from position 2, the E pattern, and this is a nice feature to get the higher view, the bigger picture of the notes, how they are connected. And you always have the same structure over two sets of strings, so it's quite easy to remember those diagonal scales and arpeggios as well. That's of course not working with the chords. Yeah, that's it, what you need to know about the fretboard view. See you next time.